Well, first of all, me and Lauren were working together the entire time, which is why I didn't pick her to be on my tribe, because it would have looked suspicious because we weren't in the pregame chat with each other. Kyle, I was working with very closely, and I feel like he probably would have taken to the end, but it doesn't really matter with that. Out of everyone, the hardest vote was to vote out Anna, because I really wanted to work farther in the game with her, and it was just the fact that two people had told me that you had said my name, and I was like, well, she's saying Kyle, so like I don't know what's going on. And then go ahead.
I told Kyle Andrew because someone told me Andrew, and I was like, well, I'm saying Kyle, I want Kyle out.
Yeah,
I can pull up my chats. I was like, no, Kyle. But to Kyle, I had to go, Andrew. And I didn't have the chance because it was literally like 3, 2, 1 to go, I told Kyle you. So sorry.
So that was the one that I felt, just horrible about. Everything that what do you guys want to know?
Who did what? Like, who
first round of the I said your name, Joe. I'll be honest with that. I said your name.
Okay.
The first round I went to Carolina and Lauren, and I said, but they were both like, oh, what are we gonna do? And I'm like, will you guys vote David? I didn't expect them to actually, and then they're like, yeah, we've heard David. I'm like, good. So there's other people saying David's name. The next round, Joe, I went to a couple people, and I'm like, yeah, Joe is both social, strategic, and physical threat in the game. And during touchy subjects, I wrote your name down. I'm pretty sure for all three. So you have to go. And I wrote Joey Amazing because I thought you were great.
Thank you. I was complimented. I hoped it wasn't a Joe Anglin comparison, because I was like, oh, that's rough.
Anna, but like I just told you, I did not want you to go, but the votes were going that way, and after that was
David.
Hi, David.
David, we're the losers.
Caitlin.
Oh my gosh.
I was being very honest when I was like, Caitlin's going to probably go to the end and win because of this, and so I told Lauren, hey, let's do Caitlin now. And I also didn't want you guys to end up getting the numbers back, because we had already lost 2 of us. So I was like, okay, who do I feel like Lauren would vote against? And I knew she was probably not going to vote against Carolina, so I said, let's just go Caitlin. And then Colin, obviously, come on.
It seemed unanimous. It's fine.
Come on. I told Carolina and Lauren, hey, we got to do this. And Lauren was hesitant at first. She wanted to go Kyle. And I'm like, I don't know, Lauren. Like, I feel like this kind of has to be where we have to do now. And she said, if you're good with it, I'm good with it. Carolina said she was good with it. Kyle was actually not talking to us. He would just come to me at almost every vote and ask, who are we going for? And so I didn't give him an answer until like right before Tribal, where I said, okay, we're voting for Colin.
Okay, I have another question. Was Lauren on board with voting me out before or after I threw her name out?
She was on board. She was on board before, but when I told her, Caitlin said she would be willing to vote you, and she was like, are you sure? I'm like, she just told me that she would. She was 100% at that point.
Yeah, that sealed the deal. Okay, good to know. It's like this game, because there were no idols or advantages, social game is such a big part of this. In particular, more than others, I think. So yeah, I mean, to say how much you know about the other players socially, it does say something.
I really enjoy
it doesn't need to be deep. Like, we've known each other for 2 days.
Right.
But
just to show that you've talked.
If it could be something. Yeah.
Okay, guys. At this point forward, mute your mics, and you each are going to do one last confessional, and then from there, just stay muted, and we'll bring you back into the main room eventually.
Okay.
Bye, y'all. See you on the other side.